gone to a lot of programs, but I am eternally grateful that I went to this one. I think if I went to other programs, I certainly would have been pigeonholed, to use fancy words, into a certain kind of writer. But I just wanted to say thank you to those of you who have engaged with my work seriously and genuinely. You've helped me become the writer I wanted to be. So, thank you very much. Tested that this was sound, so I'm sorry it's weird.
A dream in gimmicks, or how I learned to stop caring and manifest the self.
In 1983, Toshifumi Hinata released the song Little Rascal. Until I was 19, the only dream I remember was a recurring one. I was in a water slide with a violin and left the dream in some cobblestone city. Years later, I heard the exact soundscape of my dream composed as Little Rascal by Toshifumi. Tonight, I follow Hinata into the museum. Here is how I know he has been inside my dream. Here is why I'm going to keep experimenting. Here's what I know about dreaming and ekphrasis, about layering and recurrence.
A recurring dream is a dream that invades the psyche. The same song played on repeat each Sunday finds me in the clothing store.
We look at fossils, him before me. An ancient snake is entombed in the rock. And I imagine ekphrasis like a snake eating itself, dreaming the dream while inside of it. He won't tell me this is a good comparison.
The inside of a broken violin, the wood like a water slide, the atmosphere of a planetarium.
I ask him how to produce with inspiration in mind. He shows me a video of Algeria, something outside of
itself. I dream the sky is a falsehood, and a violinist follows me in a whirlpool. Recurring dreams allow the mind to make sense of past experiences. Ekphrasis allows the poet to make sense of everything that isn't themselves. The bow on the string is like a knife to the soft brain. A pitch-black water slide loops back into itself, and the current underneath pushes into a whirlpool.
He circles back to the bones of a mammal and starts conducting the silence. I write in the margins of my own poem. He notices but doesn't react. I tell him that experimentalism at its core is a gimmick. He sticks his hands into the bedrock, cradles dead shells like newborns. I hope we call that beautiful. I tell him I have been dreaming about Little Rascal for years, and he smiles at me.
That same sort of dream. Perhaps I am the dream, speaking to the future self. The metaphor is me, the body that represents the body. In the dream, I peel back my face to reveal sheet music no one knows how to read. What I mean is, this poem is gesturing forward. I am in a waltz with a future.
The avant-garde is a forgotten past, a mutated present that corrupts self-expression. He smiles again, so I show him the poem. I tell him that I am the speaker of this poem. We lock eyes, the world melts into itself, the simulacrum like the simile that makes it. He reads the poem, brushes his eyes down the page. I ask who to make art for, the reader or the self. He asks me how the dream ends.
This is how the dream ends. The slide morphs, the world mutates into a cobblestone city. There is a lake that cannot speak, and children with the church bell. The water is not from childhood, and most importantly, the pianos are below.
I explain cobblestone and that I think we are all conforming to a language. I tell him I am afraid to live in a world without violins. I ask him how to write practically, how to imbue language with two notes at the same time. Hinata looks at the glass that separates him and the dead matter. He tells me this is ekphrasis, his body living after this one has died. I tell him that all poetry must be wrong, all songs must be artificial. He opens the window, letting the closed people back inside.
The dream as ekphrasis, the speaker as image, or perhaps waking up on a day without tasks.
He looks at me like he's asking me what I'm trying to do. I tell him I am trying to remember the dream as it slips from the waking brain. What I am trying to do is write the poem
very much.